Hello, Mr. Montgomery here from the Montgomery Bunker. Hope you are all doing well. We are doing fine here. Today, I want to spend a few minutes with you talking about listening from Chapter 3 of our textbook. Now, the textbook is going to lay out 4 different types of listening skills. And I think one of the tricks to good listening is knowing which type of listening to do in what situation. I think we know these things intuitively, but sometimes you will see people are using the wrong listening type in the wrong situation. Now, there's another one that the textbook doesn't mention that I read in another text, and that refers to what we might call task-oriented listening. You need to know how to do something, and somebody's going to lay out instructions or directions, and you just need to get it clear, maybe take a few notes, but be able to complete a task. So that's another type besides the 4 in the text. The first one in the textbook is what is called appreciative listening. Appreciative listening is when we are listening purely for the pleasure of listening. My friend Chris and my friend Dan and I went to a concert at the Forum in the summer, August of 2019, to hear Electric Light Orchestra. Most of you don't know who that is, but if you saw the movie Guardians of the Galaxy, near the beginning, the star Chris Pratt character is listening to a song called Mr. Blue Sky, and that is Electric Light Orchestra. But there's no follow-up. It's just when we enjoy listening. The second type the textbook talks about is what we would call empathic listening. This is listening for the purpose of showing care and concern and kindness and compassion to someone else. It might be the listening you would use when a friend of yours had broke up with their boyfriend or their girlfriend, their husband or their wife, but something happened in the relationship and they are brokenhearted and they call to talk to you, but they really don't want to talk in the sense of a conversation. They want to talk more, and they want somebody who will listen and, again, show caring and kindness and compassion. My wife is a marriage and family therapist, and this is her forte of just being a good listener, but showing that kindness and that caring. The third type of listening is what we call comprehensive listening. This is where you are in a lecture hall. Maybe listening to this video right now is considered comprehensive listening. I don't care if you cry or anything, because you don't have to be empathic in this. Just gathering the information about what kind of listening types there are. It's note-taking, it's learning, it's preparing, having information for a test, but it's gathering knowledge, becoming smarter, learning more and more. And I'm a good comprehensive listener. I'm a good note-taker. And I love learning new information quite often, to be honest, so I can possibly steal it and maybe use it in a speech or a presentation or a sermon sometime in the future. So you never know. But then the fourth type is what we call critical listening. And this may be the most vital element that many people have never developed beyond comprehensive listening, to be critical listeners and critical thinkers. Critical thinkers don't just gather information, but they're gathering it in order to make quality decisions, to think it through, to evaluate, to critique, that they might make decisions for their benefit and the benefit of others. An example would be, let's say you could get in a time machine and go back to 2016 to the debate between Hillary Clinton and President Trump, and to decide who am I going to vote for by listening, by evaluating, not just by learning more about them, but learning how they're thinking and maybe what decisions they will make in the future that might affect whether you would vote for them or not. Okay, so that is 4 different types of listening. I'm about to run out of time on this 5-minute video, and hopefully you will enjoy this, learn something new, read the textbook that goes with it, the chapter, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.